truth is the first casualty of war. But so why does all of this sound so much like what's been fed to the American people for the last 5 years? And tragically, we now have the obvious answer. Because our establishment is at war with the American people. Whether it was Russiagate, whether it was Kavanaugh, whether it was Ukraine-gate and impeachment, whether it's COVID, whether it's January 6th, this propaganda campaign, these operations against the American public means that our ruling establishment is at war with at least half the country, if not much, much more. That's very dispiriting.
Sure.
The other part of this propaganda campaign, just to bring it back to Ukraine and finish it off if you like, is this. The idea that the Republican Party is now intending to join the Democrats by going after Putin and by going after his energy resources is a historic blunder. Right? There's a way in which the Republicans could say, look, we're more anti-Putin than anyone. And don't believe the Democrats, because here's what's really going on in the background. But if you expect us to be on the hook for high energy prices, if you think that we're trying to punish the American working and middle class, you're crazy. Now let's get together and do something serious about Russia. But we're not going to follow along this Democratic play here to make Americans suffer. Sure, would we like them to ramp up domestic production? Of course we would. They're lunatics. But it's never going to happen. And you know why? Because the Green New Deal is the most important thing to the Democrats. That's all that matters. They're never going to ramp up domestic production. They're going to pocket sanctions on Russia, which will be sold as we help them in a bipartisan show. We help them raise energy prices. In November, we're going to be in trouble, because they're going to blame us, and they will never ramp up domestic energy production, because there is nothing more important, the Democratic Party platform, than the Green New Deal. And why? Because that's another instrument to destroy the American working and middle class. With the Green New Deal, this is all they want.